Hi, I want you to imagine the next scenario. You have a cool beat going on, you have some sick sounds, but your track is lacking a little bit of direction, and you're feeling a little bit stuck. This is exactly why I designed these Ableton racks. So you never get stuck, whether you're trying to add excitement, tension, spaciousness, or even working on sound design, or even mixing. There are 13 audio effect racks and 3 instrument racks that help you create risers, transitions, sweeps, unique percussion loops and fills, enhance and shape the sounds of your project, and even completely transform the sounds in your project using the various sound design racks. And all in a matter of seconds. I'll split this video into 3 parts. First, sound design racks. Second, mixing racks. Third, instrument racks. Let's go. So the pack is called Audio Alchemist Collection, and you can download it from the link below. Let's start with the creative delays. The creative delay is just a series of delay effects. Sick. Let's move on. So I've created this little percussion loop and I've loaded the frequency forward rack. So you get the idea. In a matter of a second, you can completely transform any sound. The pitch forge has a very similar principle. Crazy is that? Pitch Hack is one of my favorites. This requires the Pitch Hack Max for Live device, but it's a free download. This is just so cool. Another one of my favorite is the Pitchcraft. This is basically a shifter plugin that just goes insane. All of these sounds is just from one percussion loop. Imagine if you put a different source. If you're into glitchy sound design, this is the ultimate rack for you. By default, nothing is happening. Let's play this with the beat. Let's turn on the repeat on. At the moment, we have a specific pattern that is being determined by these 3 notes. Let's turn it to random. But the real power for this rack comes from this glitch. I just absolutely love this. It's so good. The spectral hub is also really cool. You can create insane spectral effect. You can choose a specific note for your track. I'm on G. You can change the mode. Add some more unison. We started with S. Just moving some few knobs and you have this crazy sound design which you made out of a percussion, and it's tuned to the key of your track. This percussion just by itself sounds quite dry. So I created this reverb rack so you can easily dial in the room size. Small room, a medium room, or massive room. You can add some glue and drive to make the reverb stick a little bit more. There are also different types of reverb, such as the shimmer. Cool. The quartz. And the tides works basically like a delay. It has this spectral character to it. Let's increase the room size. Can change the size. Can change the rate. You can create some cool effects like that. For the next example, we have the riser anything rack, which is exactly how it sounds. Let's start with automating the main riser. Let's also automate the modulation. Let's add the broken riser. Let's add the bit crash. Sick. Can change the mode. Can make it stereo. Add some pitch envelope. Or add some high cuts as well. This is great for taking elements of your tracks and adding tension and connecting between them. Let's put the transitions and breaks rack on my kick and bass. simple low cut, or a high cut. And imagine what will happen if you used a few of the knobs at the same time. So that's it for the sound design racks. Let's do some mixing. I've added the distort rack on my percussion loop. Let's add some drive. Let's change the tone. Smashing it. Add some pedal. Some character. Destroy. Nice. There's nothing left from this audio. Pinch. And some crackle. For a nice vinyl effect. Let's add some crunch. The boom wouldn't do anything because there's no low end here. Great. Some more crunch. And the cool thing is, let's do this and this. You can blend between the dry and the wet signal. Let's turn the rack off. Notice how it enhanced the sounds without completely destroying it, because there is only 20% of the dry signal. Let's increase the dry signal. Let's increase the wet signal all the way up. This is way too much. Let's see what the squash rack can do. Let's add some squish. You can play with how tight it is, or basically if it affects the transients or the tails of the sounds. Let's add some glue compression. Nice. OTT, if you want to completely destroy the sound. Sounds wet. You can change the crossover. Can be really cool for some transition effect. And you can change the brightness control. Can completely destroy the sound by limiting it. Or make it snappy. There are even a couple of presets. Let's go back to default. Let's go back to the example of this percussion loop. And let's use the channel strip to make it fit our track. Let's cut all of the low frequencies, some of the mud. Let's get rid of the harshness. Now we can add some character. Some air. No need. Let's cut some of the low and high frequencies. Do we need to add some punch? Don't think so. We can flatten it out a bit. Sounds a little bit weird. No need to add color. We can even listen to just the side or mid, and we can even pan it to the left or right. Well, left or right. Now left. And we can change a little bit of the volume. For my opinion, this sounds way better than this. Just took me a couple of seconds. Having a channel strip like that for quick mixing is so useful when you want to speed up your workflow and stop wasting time getting distracted with unnecessary tasks. Let's open a MIDI channel, let's add a MIDI clip, and let's add a note all the way through. It doesn't really matter which one. Let's open our instrument racks and add the sweep generator. By default, it's just doing this. Let's automate some of the parameters. So useful to just add these sweeps to create some tension in your track in just a matter of seconds. So next, let's load the real drummer. This is a great fill generator. Let's go to my samples and I will drag a couple of tom samples. This is a bouncy note device, which is a free Max for Live device you can download in the Ableton website. It doesn't need a MIDI clip, all you need to do is press play. Let's use some of the presets. And you can play with these parameters to create many different variations for your fills. Record this into audio and you have just a bunch of sick fills you can use in your track. We have finally reached the last step of the process, the percussion tempo. This is a percussion loop generator, but it's not an ordinary one. First of all, it comes with 35 one-shot samples you get for free. Let me show you how it works. Just load a MIDI clip with one note, it doesn't really matter where you put it, and press play. You have different patterns you can choose from. Yes. You would never manage to create percussion loops that sound like this. Let me show you some of these parameters, what they do. So first of all, we can choose different patterns. Or it can just be completely random. Let's keep it like that for now, and let's play with the pitch. If you add a bit of release and decay, start looping in a really cool way. Kind of love a drive if you want. Yeah, so basically you have complete freedom to do whatever you want with these racks. So you can buy all of these racks in the link below, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.